Hey guys! So today we're going to be solving an ordinary differential equation, and we are given sine of x y prime plus cosine of x times y is equal to cosine of 2x. Now here we are asked to find a particular solution to this differential equation in which y is equal to 1/2 when x is equal to pi over 2. So I went ahead and rewritten the equation here. So as you can notice, since y prime is just equal to dy over dx, we could rewrite the equation as sine of x times dy over dx plus cosine of x times y is equal to cosine of 2x. And then I divided both sides by sine x here, so we get dy over dx plus cosine of x over sine of x times y, and it is equal to cosine of 2x over sine x. Now this should be clear to you now that this is a linear differential equation in its standard form. So since cosine x over sine x is just equal to cotangent x, you could rewrite the expression like this. And remember that in solving a linear differential equation, we should find the integrating factor. Okay, so we go ahead and do that. We have here v as our integrating factor, which is just equal to e times the integral of our p of x, which is, in this case is cotangent of x. So our expression is v is equal to e raised to the power of the integral of cotangent of x dx. And since the integral of cotangent of x dx is just equal to ln of sine x, we have this equation right here. And then since e and ln just cancel each other, we are left with the integrating factor v, which is equal to sine of x. Okay, so the next step in solving a linear differential equation is to get the derivative of the integrating factor multiplied by the dependent variable, which in this case is y. And then on the right side of the equation, we also multiply cosine of 2x over sine x by the integrating factor, which is sine x. And as you can see, sine x here just cancels. And we are left with the derivative of y times sine x, which is equal to cosine of 2x. And then we integrate both sides, and we are left with y of sine x is equal to the integral of cosine of 2x dx. Okay. So our next step is to integrate the right-hand side of the equation. So in order to do that, I chose a variable u, which I let to be equal to 2x. And then differentiating both sides, I got du is equal to 2 dx. Manipulating the equation further, I get the value of dx is equal to 1/2 du. So our equation becomes y times sine x is equal to 1/2 times the integral of cosine u du. And then since the integral of cosine u du, I hope you still remember this, is equal to sine of u, so we have the equation y times sine x is equal to 1/2 sine u plus c, which is our constant, which could be any number. And then we just substitute 2x for u here, since as you can remember, our u is equal to 2x. So we have y times sine x is equal to 1/2 of sine of 2x plus c. So this is now our general solution, in which c could be any number. But since we are asked to find a particular solution in which we are given this when y is equal to 1/2, x should be equal to pi over 2. So in order to find c in this equation, we would substitute y with 1/2 and x with pi over 2 in order to get c. Okay, so we went ahead and do that. So we have 1/2 times sine of pi over 2 is equal to 1/2 of sine of 2 times pi over 2 plus c. So simplifying, we have this. C is equal to 1/2 sine of pi over 2 minus 1/2 sine of pi. So sine of pi over 2 is just equal to 1, and sine of pi is just equal to 0. So this whole expression here is just equal to 0. And so we are left with C being 1/2. So this is now our constant. And then we substitute, so this is our general solution. And then we substitute C with 1/2. Okay, so first I manipulated the equation so that y is equal to 1/2 sine of 2x plus c over sine of x. So I just divided both sides by sine of x, and simplifying that further, I got this equation. I hope that's simple enough. And then we have y is equal to sine of 2x plus 2c over 2 sine of x. And then we substitute c with 1/2. So in this case, we get y is equal to sine of 2x plus 2 times 1/2 over 2 sine of x. Since 2 times 1/2 is just equal to 1, we get this equation, which is equal to y is equal to sine of 2x plus 1 over 2 sine of x. And that is our final answer.